What's up, everybody? All right, welcome back. Haven't made a bike video for a little bit because I had to stop and fix all the little tidbits that you tell yourself that when your work slows down that you'll get done and you never do. So around the Christmas time, got all the bikes sold and put all the bike stuff on hold. And now I'm going to do a little repair to the building that's been needed to be done, well, shoot, all summer long. As you can see in the back, got some big 1-inch foam insulation. Throughout the years of, 40 plus years of welding in here, the insulation on the ceiling has so much oil and smoke saturated in it that the insulation is starting to come down. So we're going to replace some installation strips and in addition to add this here foam to the ceiling and hopefully never have to do this again. So let's take a quick gander at that and yep, moving on. As you can see, a little chilly in the building this morning. Got the heat on, but it hasn't got the heat up yet. So it needs to hurry up with that. Alrighty then. A roll of Mr. Insulation to put back in the ceiling, because as I've said a moment ago, we still have insulation up in the old roof, but if we move back a little further, throughout the summer, it's been coming down piece by piece. So we're going to replace all that. Got more insulation outside. That's just a demo roll, if you will. It's a little smoky up there at the moment because I welded something before I'm starting this. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but it needed to be done for the customer, so I did it. And I'll open the door, get the smoke out of here. Oh man, and in the loft area, you can't really see back there real well, but yep, all summer long, piece by piece, been coming down. It's just old and oil and smoke saturated. So after 40 something odd years, I guess you got to do a little building maintenance. So when my contractor buddy gets here, we're going to start on that little project. All right, now that we got the big door open, we'll get a little peek upstairs. It's just a loft, bunch of old storage and stuff, but you can see how the old insulation and how smoky and many years of welding looks on your, after 40 years of it anyway, what it looks like. But this is the before picture, so hopefully it gets to looking a lot better here when we get started. Got a little everything stuck up here in the old loft. Everything from old race car tires to a shovel, in case anybody wants to shovel. All right, wanted to make sure I got a little before shot before the work commences. And this is what we got. Here's a good example of a piece that hasn't made it to the dumpster yet. As you can see, after many years of welding, that is oil and smoke that has conglomerated behind the insulation between the ceiling and the insulation, and it's just getting old slash made it heavier and started to bring them down. So that is why we're taking a little time off to get a little building repair done. Alrighty then, got the first phase done. The insulation's put back between the rafters, and then an extra installation, if you will. And it's looking much better, a little dark in some spots, sorry about that. But just trying to give you a view of the finished product. The loft was the biggest pain, in my opinion. Being as you had to walk all over all this stuff, it was move it or walk over it. So we picked the pain of well, I can't say we, my contractor buddy picked the pain of just walking around it and over it and getting that stuff installed. But it's looking a lot better. A little before, because this is the next phase. Got to get the scissor lift for that. Can't get up there with a ladder for these. So we went from that, which you saw in the first little segment of the video, and now we are looking like that, which is much better. Way better insulation. Went from falling insulation to double insulation, so that should help in the winter time. All right, when I get a little further, I will share that perhaps. Got to get to work doing some other stuff. My contractor had to do some other stuff elsewhere, so he'll be back. But we got a good start. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be back to building some bicycles shortly.